I wasn't planning to share this, but a small encounter reminded me that even when we stop, someone notices. So, this is me choosing to keep going. So, I went for a walk mid morning and I met this gentleman about 300 meters into my walk, and he tells me in Swahili, nimefurahia kukuona, which means I'm happy to see you, which I found very weird. So I say mbona, which means why in Swahili. And before responding, he goes ahead and asks me, unajua kwa nini? Which means, do you know why? And then I tell him niambie, which means, do tell me. So he says, watu wamekuwa wakiuliza kwani aliacha kufanya tizi, which means people have been asking, did she stop exercising? And so I laugh, we part ways. And as I continue this walk, I just begin to reflect on how this year has been for me. I've been in complete isolation. It's been difficult to just step out of my house because I've been unwell for most part of the year. And just towards the end of October, I just made this deliberate decision to just unlock my door and just step out, even if it's just outside my door or outside the gate, and just meeting this gentleman today. And him mentioning how people have been asking if I stopped exercising. Yet this is someone that is not very familiar to me, so I assume while I've been actively exercising, they probably noticed me. You know, when you're running, you're always just sort of fighting for your life, so you don't notice a lot of things around you, including people. So this just reminded me that there are angels walking among us, and probably this was one for me, just to remind me that everything would be okay, and that the steps that I've decided to take just to ensure that I'm getting better makes sense. I've tried for most part of the year just to restart my exercise journey, my running, but it has been very difficult. So I noticed that I've been trying to take very big strides when I was probably not ready, but it's been just interesting to just take these steps and encourage myself just to step out, just to unlock my door and just step out, even just to smell the air and just appreciate how far I have come this year and survived what at some point I thought would have killed me. And so I'm looking forward to many more walks and getting back to very active running in the coming year. And I believe just taking these small steps will just take me the distance that I need to go, and I'm just looking forward to meet many more angels just sent my way to remind me that everything would be okay and that God is with me, and everything that I've gone through since this year began was not really in vain, but to bring me into self-discovery and a new season, and probably just to provide encouragement to anyone who's had a difficult year or who may experience the things that I've experienced this year, that everything would be all right. And we have to keep going. And I was just, while at it, was just reminded of how great is the faithfulness of God. And I need to keep on reminding myself that I'll see new mercies each and every morning. And everything is just well timed, because when I woke up this morning, I thought about going for that walk early in the morning, but it was too cold. So I decided that I would go when the sun is out, so that I also get some sunshine. So if I had gone earlier, I would have probably not have met this gentleman, and it would have not impacted my life the way just meeting him and him realizing that I've been out of circulation for a while. Didn't think how that would encourage me. It's not like there are people who know me, who I buy stuff from, who've not seen me for a while, and they've asked, but it has never made any impact like this gentleman saying how excited he was to see me, saying that because this is someone that I don't interact with. I've never interacted with, I've probably never said hi to, I've never noticed, but him just noticing that I'd stopped being active and happy to see me back on my feet. I think for me that is a great miracle and an assurance that everything will be okay. So hope that I'll be able to come here once in a while just to share things, share how my journey has been, what life has thrown at me, and how I've been able to get myself to a place where I can open my door. So stay tuned and hope that this encourages someone to take that leap of faith and that first step that they need to go back into the world. Bye bye.